Good afternoon and welcome to another episode of AUMcuisine, authentic, universal, meditative. I bring to you something completely remarkable and it is called a singer's salad. It's a warm salad for this time of the year. It's still winter here in California and I'm going to teach you how to put this together and why it is so remarkable as we go along. I'm going to be putting in some coconut oil on this lovely new pan we found called the Scan Pan. It's got a lot of uniform temperature going on and there's a lot of ceramics there. It's just so beautiful. It's just uniform cooking, very nice. I'm going to be putting in some cumin seeds because digestion is a very, very important part of your throat health. You don't want the mucus to be stuck, you know. You're going to be putting in some red onions. It smells so good here. I really wish you guys can smell while we cook, you know. I'm sure Google will come up with something where soon you'll be able to smell the videos. Can you imagine? Kind of an olfactory cooking video. That's a neat idea. As these red onions are getting moistened, we are going to be adding a phenomenal ingredient, which is the shiitake mushrooms. Shiitake mushrooms have been used by the Chinese in their therapies and treatments for more than about 6,000 years. And I love the shiitake mushroom because it's so good for digestion, it's good for antioxidant properties, and it's hailed as a symbol of longevity. It's just perfect. And as that is getting softened, as I've always told you, mushrooms have plenty of water, so don't sprinkle any water, none of that dramatics. We're going to be putting in some dino kale. Moisten very gently. So at this point we're going to be adding some ginger, just shred it up like so. Add it to the center. Just allow it to cook through really nicely. No adding salt or anything. Just a very simple portion of a remarkable singer's salad. This is the warm part of it. Everything else is going to be assembled. I'll see you when we are going to be plating. It's time to put together our singer's salad. So I have some dino kale in there. Then I have some microgreens. Microgreens are all the rage these days. It is a phenomenal source of fantastic nutrients. I just absolutely love it. And then I'm going to be putting in some lemon juice. Lemon juice is very good for its cleansing properties. It's just phenomenal. Then I'm going to be putting in some chili flakes. You can also use cayenne pepper, which is also good. I'm going to be throwing in some cinnamon, which is also extremely good for soothing a throat that's ailing. I'm going to be putting in some raw honey, like so. Then I'm going to be putting in a classic ingredient, which is pink radish. Pink radish has such amazing properties because of its spicy taste, you know. It's so good. And it's so good for removing mucus completely from the body. And it is a fantastic detoxifying agent. It's very good in helping your body with digestive issues or even elimination issues. So it's some of the hardened toxins that are in your GI tract can come out just because you're going to be having pink radish in your diet. And then you all mix it just right through, just a teeny weeny bit. It has the honey. You want the honey, the lemon, the cinnamon, which are all components of a phenomenal tea, if in case you're trying to soothe your ailing throat. And then put in a pinch of salt. And then it's time to put the warm component, which has the caramelized onions, your shiitake mushrooms, your ginger and your cooked dino kale. I'm just going to put all of that together. Looks really, really, really soft. The flavor is coming through. I can smell it. It's just amazing. What I like to do in this juncture is to put a teeny bit of coconut oil. Now, a lot of people are like, oh my God, coconut oil, it's going to increase my cholesterol. On the contrary, it has a lot of medium chain fatty acids, which are remarkably good for you. But remember, everything, you know, in moderation can have good effects on you, right? But some things in excess can also have good effects on you. I think the trick lies in finding out what that balance is and to put it on your plate and enjoy the joyful aspects of cooking and seeing these colors come alive. To me, it looks like a treasure, like a jewel box, you know, just fascinating, just waiting to be consumed, and at the same time with wonderful curing properties. I'm going to be putting in some avocado. You always want the good fat. There you go. Yummy, yummy, yummy. So, before I do a taste test, we have to put it in a bowl so all of the color comes through. Every time when I cook for my family and my tribe, I love to plate things and make it look beautiful. It's such an important part of cuisine. Look at that. So good. I'm just going to do a taste test with my hand. Right, in India we do everything with our hands, so. It's got that delightful crunch, a little bit of heat, a little bit of sweet because of the honey. And I don't miss having, you know, too much of greens or anything. And I also don't miss not having nuts because of the crunch that exists. It's just phenomenal. It's moist, it's wonderful, and who doesn't like to sing a really good song? You'd be surprised. Many people are fabulous singers, they just don't know it. And they restrict their capacity to the shower. We sing all the time. And until we meet again, keep that song rolling.